sort of make that transition from life on the field as life as a fan, they attend the Super Fan Training Camp presented by Best Buy.
You need upgrading as much as your TV do. Look, I'm here to bring the best out of you guys, along with my team and my main man from Best Buy.
Just consider me the special teams coordinator.
This is about the perfect home theater setup. Upgrading to Samsung Neo QLED TV. So you can feel like you still in the game.
That Samsung position right there. Like a Vinatieri game winner.
Vinatieri. Now let me tell you something. Having the picture pop off the screen like a color rush jersey.
Man, that Carolina blue never looked so good.
Keeping your mind focused on 3 games that are within 1 score and have less than 2 minutes to play.
You mean change the channel?
Oh, you're a smart one. Let me tell you something, you like him, kid. But you can't do what I do, baby. You know why? Because I'm the Belichick riding this mother. Woo!
That's funny, man.
Thomas Davis, he might be on the show at some point. I heard a rumor about that. Backstage, watch the full episode of this, what you just saw at NFL.com/superfan training camp. As we say hello on this very special game day, this very celebratory Thursday to my guy, Will Selva. It's a huge day. Yep. We've got the Bucs, we've got the Cowboys, we have our Super Bowl picks. Do you have a guess on who I'm picking to win the Super Bowl? It is not your beloved Niners, bud.
I think it's going to be the Chiefs because you did the sideline reporting for them during the preseason. That's what I think.
Wow. Good guess.
Something?
We'll see later on in the show.
Yeah? All right, can't wait. That is what we call a tease in the business, my friends. Either way, Kay, you and the guys actually do a segment called What If? That has, I don't know what it has to do with, because it has nothing to do with TJ or JJ. But this would be a good time to roll the animation if we had it handy, because what if TJ doesn't play against the Bills, right? Well, Watt actually was back on the practice field. That'd be TJ Wednesday, after not participating in preseason games or team drills during training camp as he seeks a new contract. There's one person that thinks Watt is deserving of a big raise, and that's Ben Roethlisberger.
I think TJ should get whatever the heck he wants. He's arguably the best football player in the game right now, not just on defense, just in general. I've been through a few negotiations here with contracts. One of the reasons I took less money was for guys like him to get paid, and he needs to get paid. He deserves every penny that he wants and asks for. And so, TJ Watt is that guy that should get whatever he wants.
All right, Ben saying pay the man. Meanwhile, in New England, Mac Jones is the man getting ready to make his NFL debut as the Patriots starter when they take on the Dolphins. Jones will be the first rookie quarterback to start the Patriots season opener in the Bill Belichick era. That might make a young kid nervous, and in this case, you'd be right.
I think I'd be doing the wrong thing if I wasn't. But I think nerves are a good thing, but you can always be nervous, but you can't play nervous. So I've always said that. Just play. It's my first time out there, but at the same time, we've all been playing for a long time, and it's all of us together. So it's really not just a one-man show at all. It takes all 11 people, and I just gotta really just focus and just do my job in each play and just take it play by play.
Mac admitting that he definitely does have the butterflies, but you feel the butterflies whether you're a veteran or a rookie. All I know is that we've got nerves of steel in the studio in New York City. This segment hits me so hard, makes me say, oh my Lord, thank you for blessing me, guys. Really, thank you.
Thank you, Will, for blessing us with MC Hammer lyrics. I think we look forward to tomorrow when you end the week by going for the Addams Family soundtrack and MC Hammer's contributions to that. We will see you then. In the meantime, why are we talking about MC Hammer? Because Hammer is our nickname for this gentleman. It's Matthew the Hammer Hamilton, and it's Hammer Time by DraftKings Sportsbook. This guy will give you his thoughts on some of the tastiest plays DraftKings has to offer. Hammer, you've been with us 5 years behind the scenes. You produce, you research, you breathe life into all of our segments. Now you have your own. We've been doing it all week. and we got kickoff tonight, and we got stars. Tell me you got something on DraftKings on a star playing tonight.
Yeah, well, I have one of the matchups that
All right.
you're going to be watching very
Let's do it.
Tonight, it's Zeke Elliott up against this Bucs defense. As I was studying Zeke and this Bucs stout front seven, it got me curious to head on over to DraftKings Sportsbook in order to check out the line for tonight's game. The current over-under for Zeke is incredibly just 53.5 rushing yards.
Wow. 53.5.
That's not they don't take much of them, huh?
That's sad.
No, and to put in perspective just how low that is for Zeke in particular, he averaged 89.9 yards per game in his career, which is 5th all-time and ahead of Walter Payton. And they still have him at 53.
That's great, Howard.
Steve's really good.
And guys,
First game of the season.
I'm still taking the under.
You're taking the under.
At minus 115.
Oh my, 53.5 under.
Yep.
Under.
Yep. Let me explain.
Great.
I know we've heard a lot about the kind of shape that Zeke is in, and he's got his starting tackles back, but his best offensive lineman, Zach Martin, is still out, and he's facing the toughest front in the entire league. Let's take a look at what some other star running backs have done up against this Bucs front over the past 2 years. Look at this list, guys. Saquon, McCaffrey, Kamara, Aaron Jones. All these guys are Pro Bowlers, and none of them could even crack 40 yards against this defense when they have Vita Vea, Levante David, and Devin White out there. And that trio is really the reason that Tampa's been able to dominate up front the way that they have.
They got those guys?
Yeah, so those three have played a combined 20 games over the past 2 years for the Bucs. Guess how many running backs have had over 50 yards over the 20 games?
Out of 20, I'll say
3.
6.
3.
3.
3
guys
3 out of
had
20.
over 50 yards. 20 games against this defense. So with those three on the field. So let me show you why they're so absurdly tough to run against.
Did you know that?
Yeah, I know.
Here we go.
Well, check this out. Here they are against Alvin Kamara. You got Vita Vea there, Devin White, Levante David.
Okay.
Todd Bowles loves to run blitz. You're going to see a run blitz here. Vita Vea is occupying the guard. You got Devin White occupying the center, and Levante David is going to shoot through that A-gap free. Now watch, Kamara's able to make Levante miss initially, but Devin White's right there to clean it
Both
up.
of them miss.
They're so quick and so athletic. Even a guy as shifty as Kamara can't get away from them.
Middle dog cross right there. That's what we call it.
How about Chris?
Here they are up against Christian McCaffrey. This is just the Vita Vea show right here. You're going to see the Panthers are going to try to double team him here with left tackle Russell Okung and the left guard. They get there initially, but look how there's no push. He's able to anchor and hold his ground.
His cleats
with
don't
two
go nowhere.
grown men pushing him back. And then watch this. As Okung works up to Levante, he's able to slip right off that block and just drop the groceries on Christian.
Take
down.
Dropping the
We got catchphrases at Hammer Time.
Watch out, Chris Berman.
Gotta take it down before you climb.
All the eggs broke, and the celery fell out.
Everything.
Hate that.
Drop the groceries.
So with everyone returning on this Bucs defense, and with Zach Martin out, I just think it's going to be tough sledding for Zeke tonight. What do you guys think?
Big game for Dak and CD.
53.5 for the whole game.
The whole game.
I'm going over. I'm going over. So much unknown. The Bucs defense, I think, is a little overhyped. And 50, he could do that in one run. 53.5. I'm going to go over, Hammer. I'm going to defy you.
What about that stat with those 20-plus yard runs?
It's terrible. I'm terrible at this stuff. Don't ask me. What do you guys think?
What do you think?
I'll be wrong.
I don't see how anyone runs on this team this year. And I know that sounds so dramatic, but you add in this Joe Tryon, the first-round pick. He's going to be out there. We talked about Nacho earlier in the show. They've got like 10 guys, and they rotate them, and they're always fresh.
You can't go for 56 yards rushing.
I don't see it happening.
I think
Sorry.
I think Dak throws him basically. Dak is going to throw to get guys out of the box. Then he'll get his yards. That's what I think. I don't think they start off running the football. I think they start off throwing.
So you're telling me Giovanni Bernard is going to have more? Like in fantasy, am I benching Zeke Elliott for Gio Bernard? Is that what your expertise is telling me to do?
That's a good question. I could see them throwing the ball to Zeke a little bit more.
Come on,
really, when you look at that full screen that I had shown, the teams just go away from the run completely. You know, even while they bottle up some of these running backs, look at this. 8 carries for Saquon, 12 for Kamara, 10 for Aaron. The teams just get away from the run completely.
Hammer, wasn't earlier in this week this number was a lot higher, and it was around 80, and then the Zach Martin news hits, it dropped to 50.
Yeah, no, that dropped it considerably. It did.